Hey guys, how's it going? It's the Silvered Grunion, and we're gonna play some Super Mario Kart. Because of course we are. But I've actually got something else to talk to you guys about, something pretty cool. Pretty big milestone going on as we are recording this video. I'm not sure when you'll hear it, but as I'm picking up the microphone and the controller here, it is exactly 5 years since my last cancer surgery. Of course, many of you know who've been following the channel or just keeping in touch that that was the one where I came out and they didn't know if I would ever speak again. I couldn't sneeze, I couldn't cough, I couldn't make much of a noise. I certainly couldn't order food, and that was terrible. I was in rough shape, I really was. And to think 5 years later, here I am talking to you, playing a fun game, having a great time. I'm feeling really grateful, and I wanted to make this video on the actual 5-year anniversary of when I really didn't think I'd ever be able to speak again. And that was really tough for me too, because I had really spent my entire life making my living with my voice. I had done commercials, I had done narrations, I'd even done a couple things with sportscasting. So my whole life was talking, and then suddenly it was gone. But my biggest, well, one of my big regrets was I had never done anything with video games. I'd always wanted to make some kind of content. I'd seen so many great content creators out there, and I just never found the time. And then all of a sudden I found that maybe I had missed out. Maybe I'd never be able to do that, and that bothered me. But rather than sit home and wallow in self-pity, less than 4 days after coming home from surgery, I mean, the bandages were still on my throat, I made my very first video game-related content. I think if you go back and listen to the video, it's very rough. And I think you can actually hear crinkling a couple times, and that's the bandage which I'd accidentally hit that was near the microphone. I mean, I was in rough shape. I sounded like I had gargled nails and chased it with a bottle of broken glass. But then I kept trying to get better, and I actually incorporated my videos into my vocal therapy. I had to learn how to talk, I had to learn how to sneeze and breathe. Everything was different, and I did that through my video game videos. I would just turn on any game, whatever game I was playing, and turn on the microphone and just talk about it, and try to enunciate, try to sound better each time. Even though I didn't sound anything like me, it was just a way to feel like I was still doing something productive and something I was enjoying. Because video games to me have always been really my main thing. So it was cool just to be able to use that as a tool to both mentally and physically get through a very challenging time. And you know, here we are 5 years later, and it's through the grace of God, and I mean that I am here and I'm able to talk to you. According to my doctors, I am cancer-free. I am obviously talking to you, unless I've learned how to use telepathy, which I don't think so. Although that would explain why my cat keeps looking at me weird. Is she reading my thoughts? If anyone read my thoughts, they'd be like, what the hell's the Konami code? Huh? I swear, I'm always thinking about video games. So yeah, I just wanted to say thank you to everybody out there who has been there with me, who is, maybe you've watched my videos before, maybe you're hearing me for the first time. Maybe you're listening to me while you're on the toilet. That's kind of weird. Note to self, turn comments off on the video. but thank you very much. And we are sitting here playing Mario Kart from 1992. And you might be wondering too, why am I playing Mario Kart from Super Nintendo? I mean, you think Mario Kart, everyone's playing Mario Kart 8 Deluxe on the Switch, and it's fun. Yes, it is. I have all the DLC packs, but you just can't beat the original from 1992 This was the first Super Nintendo game that I ever played. When I rented the Super Nintendo for the first time in 1993, I wanted Super Mario World, but they didn't have it because it was the first week of summer and all the kids got it. So I ended up settling for this kart racer I'd never heard of. I didn't like kart racing games. What was that? But boy, this turned out to be a great summer of Mario Kart action. And of course, when I got the Super Nintendo not long after that, when I actually owned one, Mario Kart was one of the first games that I picked up. Also, to kind of tie into the theme of the video, in 2017, I picked up the Super Nintendo Classic at launch, and that never happens. Never. I'm one of those guys, I never get something at launch. Even when I try, it's either sold out or I didn't get there. And I'll tell you a quick real story here. I was going to get it, and then I wasn't going to get it. I wanted it, but I was like, eh. And then my mom, she works a weird schedule. I worked a weird schedule. So she was like, hey, she's like, if you want, she's like, I'll pick you up. Let's drive over there at 4 o'clock in the morning, and we'll sit in the car, we'll have coffee, and we'll talk, and, you know, when they open up, you can get in line and get the game. Yeah, it sounds good. So we did that. That was really great. It was one of my favorite mornings, because I remember we just, you know, it was kind of chilly, but it wasn't terrible. It was September. And me and my mom, just sitting there having coffee and talking. And I got the Super Nintendo Classic. I brought it home. I played Mario Kart all day. And whenever I play Mario Kart now, that's what I think of. I think of that great day, that great morning that I had with my mom. It was so innocuous. It was such a small, you know, random day. But it was just really cool. And to keep with the theme of the video, it was only a few months after that I was diagnosed with cancer. And they didn't know. There was a lot of uncertainty with the future at first. And I remember thinking, thank God that I had that morning with my mom. Thank God that I decided to get a Super Nintendo Classic, you know, which is a piece of plastic with a microchip in it. But that piece of plastic with the microchip in it was the excuse, was a reason to spend time with my mom. And I remember when I was sick and we didn't know how things were going to go, I remember being very thankful to God that He gave me that morning, because at least I had that memory, that one more memory of a regular day when we weren't talking about doctors or the future. It was just a regular day, having a cup of coffee with my mom, and to me that was just a great day. So whenever I play Mario Kart, that's what I think of. So I guess you could really say my ties to Mario Kart, although they are rooted in 1993, I would really say that my love for this game was established in 2017. So you never know. Sometimes you're late to the party, but sometimes that's just when you're meant to get there. Also, fun fact, my mom likes to play video games, but she hates Mario Kart. Makes her sick. Which is fine, that's how I feel about Fortnite, so I don't think she plays Fortnite either. As you can see, I'm not a very skilled, I'm not a skilled Mario Kart player, and I'm not a skilled driver in real life. You do not want to be in the car when I am behind the wheel. But much like Mario Kart, I just like to put the pedal to the metal, have some fun, and hope that I don't hit anything. And if I do, I drive real fast and try to get away. I probably shouldn't have said that. Note to self, turn off comments in the comment section. I don't know. I'm just having a good time. And I'm really grateful, and I'm so glad you guys are here. So thank you very much for the past 5 years, and I'm looking forward to another 5, 10, 15, 20, whatever we got, even if it's just another 5 minutes. I'm grateful for it, and we're going to have fun. We're going to pick up the sticks, pick up a controller, have some fun, play some games, and live life to the fullest. I thank God for the opportunity to be here, and I do mean that. That's not a slogan, and it's not like a saying. I mean, I thank my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ for being able to be here and to talk and to have such a great experience playing games like Mario Kart. Earlier, I was playing Spider-Man on PlayStation 4. I'm all over the place. I play pretty much anything. I've been playing AEW Fight Forever. It's a wrestling game on the Nintendo Switch. And I just, man, I enjoy my life. And I'm so glad that I am having the opportunity to share that with whoever is out there listening. So thank you. Yes, you on the toilet. Yes, you in the office. Yes, you listening as you jog with your little earbuds and whatever people do. I don't know. Thank you for being there and listening to me and giving me an audience, someone to talk to. Now, when I was sick, I learned how important sometimes some of these videos can be. You know, when I would watch a stream or I'd listen to a podcast, sometimes that was my whole day. And I realized, there are people out there just like that, it's not just a video, it's not just a podcast, it's, people sometimes they become dependent on maybe somebody else making them feel better. And if I can do that the way so many have done for me, if I can do that for one person, well, then I'm glad that I picked up this microphone, I'm glad I'm playing this game, and I'm glad I could mean something to somebody. If I can do that, then everything I've been through was well worth it. We are getting close here. Here we go. We're doing pretty good, by the way. Another reason I'm playing Mario Kart, I wanted to play a game where I could just kind of go on autopilot and talk. Oh, no. Oh, that's not good. All right, here we go. It's crunch time. Number 3, that's not going to work. Let's try to at least get past Yoshi. Come on, get out of the way. Move. Oh, haha, number 2. I'll take it. I think we're still going to win, so that works. Let's take a look at the standings. I haven't really been paying attention, but I think we're okay. Yep, there we go. Koopa Troopa in the house, number 1. And there's your winner. Thanks, guys, for listening. Thanks for being there. I'm the Silvered Grunion, and we'll see you next time with some more fun videos, more fun games. And until then, remember, don't take life so seriously, and be thankful for the things you have. God bless, and have a good night.